Let's take a look at a brand that I don't get on the channel too often. This is the Circula. This is the Aquasport 2 in the brown fumate dial configuration with a little bit of gold colored trim going on there that complements the brown very nice. Big thanks to my buddy Greg, GH Woody. A lot of people know him as that. He is a longtime avid watch enthusiast with quite the experience in pretty much every avenue you can think of, whether it's luxury, Invicta even, and of course micro brands and other current brands, Seikos, G-Shocks, all that stuff. He's pretty much done it all. So it's pretty cool to hang out with Greg and go to these watch shows. Him and I will often go to watch shows, and he'll pick up a lot of watches. Circula, he's picked up quite a few of these. I'll edit that out. So let's get into it. I wanted to show it on mesh first, and then we're going to switch over to the brown rubber strap, because this is how most people are probably going to buy it. You can get it on bracelet too. This mesh bracelet is actually a really nice one. I like the fact that it just has the double pushers, and then it has a bunch of different quick sizing options on it. So let's show you that on wrist real quick, and then we will get into the watch itself. I was wearing a Raven, another good micro brand, on a strap habit with the deployant clasp. I love that configuration. That's would be another really good option for something like this. So I'll put a link down below to that as well. But here it is. You can see it's easy to use, and I think it looks great. I know Melanie's mesh, it's a hate it or love it for a lot of people. Most people, including myself, tend to like it if it's done right, and I feel like this one is done right. So let me swap this out. So on the brown Tropic FKM rubber strap, it might look a little bit better. It is tight on the lug area there as far as like where the pins are. So keep that in mind, but probably going to taper down just fine. We'll do a wrist shot here in a moment. Let's get into the watch size. Now I measure the case at 39.5 with a little bit of bezel overhang, and the bezel will be at 40 millimeter. The lug to lug is a 46.2. You can see mostly brushed, a little bit of polished edging there, going nice. Thickness 13.5. You have a double dome sapphire crystal up top, as well as a ceramic bezel insert. Is that ceramic or is that glass? That's glass. Yeah, that's glass. So that's a glass bezel insert with BGW9 in there. The lug opening is 20 millimeter, and honestly, I like the bracelet or the Melanie's mesh more than I like the rubber on this particular one, but I do like the way the color ties in with it nicely. You have a 6.5 millimeter screw down signed crown, keeping the 200 meter water resist. You have a 120 click bezel. And like I said, you have BGW9 lume on the bezel, but you're going to have C3X1 lume on the hands and the markers. And you see a nice healthy application. Those markers are actually applied or part of the chapter ring set in there, which gives them a little bit, if you look up close, it gives them a little bit of a diving board effect. That's always fun and playful, and it gives some dial dimension. You have your date at the 6 o'clock, color match date wheel, white print. Pretty minimalist on the dial. I like that. Circula, Aquasport, 200 meter, 660 feet. And then down at the bottom there, you'll see made in Germany. That's right. This is a German brand. They are made in Germany. It is a family-owned brand since 1955, with heritage even going further back than that from its origins, but the brand itself from 1955. So long-running history with the brand. Nice case back there. You have a scuba guy going on there. And then you have some information. Made in Germany, of course, 200 meter Circula Aquasport. And then Swiss movement. The movement inside is an elaborate grade Sellita SW200. So it's going to be a little more refined. It has a little bit of work done to it and should be more accurate. Price point on these in this configuration is current pricing. I'll put a link to the website down below. I have no affiliation to them, but 755.46 euro. So that should translate roughly to US dollars of $816. If you want to add this, which I highly recommend you do so, and really you can buy this independently. This is a pretty nice one. These are like $53 US. So I just like the way they're done. I'm sure there's some other ones out there that are similar to it, but this is the first one I've had in hand that I've actually really liked. So that's another option, whether you're picking up a Circula or if you just want to buy it independently. I think you can do that on their website. So let me put this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist with the rubber strap so you can see what that looks like. And then of course we'll close out with a loom shot. So yeah, once you get it on wrist, it's comfortable the way it turns down. And it feels good on the rubber strap. Like, you don't need the bracelet. So if you're not a bracelet guy, just do this. Now, I do think the way the pin holes are lined up on the lugs, not sure you'd be able to fit a fabric strap in this with a lug bar going across there. I think that it was already kind of tight just getting this in there. So keep that in mind if you're more of a NATO style wearing dive watch kind of person, then you might want to just verify that. I don't have it handy to verify it, but just by a quick look of it, it looks too tight. So let me give it a quick blast of the UV light. The loom is great on this thing, as you would expect with the other components. There you go. I like the dual color combo. I like that they did that BGW9 on the bezel to kind of give us some separation. So plenty bright, plenty visible day or night. I like this brown colorway. You do have a loomed out crown too. Pretty fun. So let me know what you guys think about Circula down in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next vid. P.S. Postscript. This actual watch available if it says so down in the description. Once it's gone, I will write SOLD. We'll do it for $400 USA plus shipping in the US. So let me know if you're interested. Killer price on the secondary market.